Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you a little midday money on a Sunday. NFL Sunday, Week 15. Welcome on into the show. Hit the like button, subscribe, YouTube, ring the bell so you know when we post the midday money show. Look at lines at halftime tonight. You don't want to miss out on that bad boy. And free pick videos up. And there is a poll question on winning free picks. So go check that feller out if you want to. And what else we got going on here? I don't know. Listen, look at it. Best show. Who's this guy? Yeah, I put that in there. That's me. Anyway, let me get the free picks up here in the video. Just NFL today. I was going to add a 3-pack. I do have a 3-pack up on this, or I have them uploaded. I did not add a package, and I just, I'm going to give out the picks here anyway for college basketball, who I like today. See, I'm all tongue tied. I just wrapped up with Jimmy the Bag over on Pub doing a show. I'll give you all those picks as well as the free picks we got here. Give me a follow on the X, Mr. Sean Higgs. The picks are posted there. If you listen in after the fact on a podcast form, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, wherever. I appreciate each and every one of you who come in and comment. It's all about the comments, folks, right? We have to comment it up. Let's get onto this. Let's get into this. So we're a minute and 50 in. We're going to hit a little recap for yesterday. NFL goes 2-1. College football 2-3. College hoops goes 3-6. I did go 17-12 on a day for plus money on the sites. Yeah, a lot of games. I fire a lot of games. What do we got to talk about? I mean, NFL, 95-70 or something. I put a lot of games out, and that's why I say a bankroll kind of management guy. I'm not telling you to bet 10 times a game, and I have 21 college basketball games on a Saturday. I don't do that. You put them out there, we grind away. You can still make money grinding. It's perfectly okay. You don't have to think you hit it all at once. Does not work that way. Trust me. Been doing this a long time on site since 05, 19 years. Let's get to today's picks here, and then we'll jump into the chat. I'm going to work backwards here. So college hoops, again, 33-38 minus 850. We went 3-6 yesterday. NBA 11-8 plus 220 here in the video. And on the win and free pick site, 12-7. I think that's good for number 10 on win and free picks. A little higher on some other sites. It is what it is. We're winning. NHL 8-11 plus $10 here in the video. On the site here for win and free picks and PMP, we are 12-5. College football 45-30 in the video plus 330. We are number 1, I believe, or number 2 on the channel here for college football. Again, 2-3 SA over Old Dominion tomorrow, 49.5. We'll talk about more stuff. Not anybody want to talk bold today, but let's get to what everybody loves, though. Some NFL action. 38-26. We are, again, on the sites. I'm number 1. I'm number 3. I'm number 4. Either way, like 58%. And too bad, 38-26 plus 1050 after 2-1 day yesterday. Couple games. Let's get to them right now. So the Browns minus 2.5 against the Bears. And I said this already. I said this during the week. I'm going to say it tonight on Midday Money. I'm already on, or excuse me, look at lines. Already on the Bears next week against Arizona. Get on it now. Minus 3. But for now, the Browns minus 2.5. New England now, it's 8.5. It's up to 10. I was just doing a show. This is a 10 now in this game. Sign me up. Sign me up for the 10 spot here. Miami, this line's come down. Hill's not playing. I don't care. I'm on the site here laying 13. So last week I was laying 7. I'm laying 13 this week. We'll see what happens. I get a bad number, maybe to win. I still think this is a double. I don't care if Tyreek Hill's not playing. I'm not sold on the Jets. I know people are. No, thank you. Dolphins off an embarrassing loss. Yeah, you better get right here, Miami, because you might not make the playoffs with Dallas up next. And there's another one. Grab Dallas now at a pick 'em. They were +1. Take them now because either they win and people are like, wow, these guys aren't going to beat Buffalo. The line's going to move against them. Or they get blitzed because it's Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys are known to just go lay eggs sometimes on the road. Arizona, Philly, San Fran, Bills, I could say the Bills were in that. They got the quarterback to put them at that level of the last two teams. So either way, you're going to be laying points with Dallas next week. Dolphins at Dallas. They got Buffalo still. This is not everybody. Slow down here. Must win game today for Miami. I'm going to throw a couple more. I don't have them in the chat here, but I put them out on the pub show. I guess I should have thrown them on here. Maybe I'll add them here as well. I know they're not up here, so people will say they don't count. Whatever. I got time to go in here and edit everything. Carolina under first half 16.5. We mentioned New England plus 10. I like the under there. It's now 40.5. Bad number for me because I have a 37 on the sites. So there is that. And what am I going to do with it? A lot of Ram action. Team total, first half over 13.5. First half minus 3.5. Team total game 27.5 over. And for the game over, now it's down to 48.5. I still like it. The Rams are going to put up their 30-something. I don't know why it's coming down. Are we thinking that Washington doesn't score and the Rams just win 24-6? Hey, if that's the case, I don't want 24. I'd rather have like 28-6, but let's do that. Let's say this game is 30-10, 30-13. It's under. I'll still go 3-1 and make money. I'll still go 3-1 and give me the Jags tonight. Here we got. All right, let's see how everybody's doing in the chat. Ray, first one in, my guy. 2-2 night today. Canes first period minus a half plus 120 full game. All right, so Carolina first period minus a half plus 120 full game minus 1.5 plus 115. Second time bet of the season returns on Tuesday. Yeah, make sure you get that out nice and early, right? Make sure you get that puppy out nice and early. There's all that's me posting. T-Money's in the house, my brother. How are you? Hope all's well. Not bad. Had Ali Watkins a score just for you, Ray. Ali Watkins. I don't think Ali Watkins is on, and is one of his guys. John Benjamin's house. 3-team teaser, 11 points each. What game do you like? Let's go. 3-team teaser, 11 points each. Well, I know people say don't go through zeros. I do not care. I like the Browns here. I'd say flip the Browns over. Get some plus money there. Green Bay at home, I would say flip the line there. I don't like Tampa Bay on the road. They just won on the road, back-to-back spot. It is Green Bay. Granted, it's not 25 degrees and snowing and winding. Hello. You can put a Green Bay in there, sure. Miami, I think Miami wins by double digits anyway. Why not flip it? I said I like New England plus 10. Make it a 20. I don't think Kansas, as bad as New England is, and they're bad offensively. I understand. My laying on Kansas City to win by 20 points here? No, thank you. Take New England. The Rams as well. I mean, you want to tease San Fran down to a pick 'em or two-ish, that area, whatever it's going to be. I'd say okay to that. It all depends on how you are, John. Are you like a big, most people like fade, so they want to tease the fade down. I don't mind mixing some dogs in here. Like you want to go Arizona at home plus 23, 22. San Fran's got Baltimore next week. Do they come in here and win this game 35-10? Possibly. I mean, I'm not going to say don't take a home dog plus 20 points. I just said about taking New England plus 20 points. No, Dallas Buffalo. Who do you like in next game? Is one team going to win by double digits? Hector's joined. He's watching on the X. Appreciate you popping in, Hector. Thank you for stopping by. Jesse Schultz has Cowgirls are going to get derailed in Buffalo. It's a prime spot for that to happen. That's how the coach is. Shot out King. Player prop hit today. Kobe White is a demon making me money. That's your guy. Shout out. It is your guy for sure. Ray's got Hughes and Dreisel, whatever, in hockey scoring goals. You got Kobe White. T-Money says, I'm on some props, and my dogs of the day are the giant losers. plus 205. I'm going to be a dumb fool and ride the Bucks against Green Bay. Green Bay's half dead. And Tyreek chat, well, yeah, he's out. How is Green Bay half dead? Because they had a bad outing? I mean, listen, I got the Tampa Bay futures, right? I said we're going to take Tampa to win the South. We got Tampa overs. I'm a Tampa guy. Back-to-back road games, winning both. I don't know about that. Good call on Memphis, Sean. Clemson was so dang close up after blew to Purdue still revenge short. Kansas continue to show me some dog in them. My answer go. Kansas is pretty tough. I threw out all my 20 games yesterday, but yeah, I had Arizona was a loser for me there. I had Carolina. Listen, I had a little winning day at college hoops, but I'm shocked Purdue. I'm not a big Purdue guy. Lex, keep it classy. You know how we roll. Yes, I was just down with the bag there. Shout out to this NFL record a sack. Giants and the Jets record a sack. Is this this the team to get a sack is even money? Ricketts, my guy. Where have you been hiding, fella? You're coming out. You're a Seattle guy. You're excited about tomorrow night? Team Money says some change on them to win it all. They have the championship toughness. I don't see in teams like no. First of all, Gonzaga is not a championship team. They're not a top 10 team. No, come on, man. Arizona's not tough. Okay, this is where you lose me, Team Money. Tell me you put a dime on the Jets and the Giants. Who, me? No. Why would I? You're out of your mind. Who's putting a dime on the Jets and the Giants, Kevin? I mean, listen. I know they're the New Jersey Jets and the New Jersey Giants, and I'm a Jersey guy. But are you out? No, that ain't happening. No way. No way. Now, you want to get silly and put something on like you want a money line on both of the parlay and maybe get, you want your lottery ticket there? I get it. I'm not telling you to dime up on anything, bro. Come on. Team Money, I lean the Chiefs, Sean. Put my fingers going press the button, but I'm not leaning Chiefs. So no way they could lose again. I'm not saying they're losing this game. I just don't think I could bet on the Chiefs laying 10. It's the Patriots showed up last week. They have some time to heal or get the quarterback on, whatever you want to use for extra prep time. Kansas City's Mahomes is losing it. And I say that because he's complaining. Not what you see out of the guy. The team is not good this year. It's not good offensively. The defense is solid. New England has a solid defense. This is going to be the Mahomes show. Is Mahomes just going to go up and down the field here? Maybe he is. Maybe that's why the total's gone up and the line's gone up because they think he's just going to pick apart this defense. I mean, Buffalo scored 25 on him, right? 29-25 that game? Maybe. I can't do it. If I lose, I lose. It's all right. It's one game to me. I'm not out on the street a week before Christmas because this game will go down. Rick says he's digging the Titans money line, Ravens money line, Packers money line parlay for fun. I mean, why do you got to put the Ravens in there? You got two home teams, small faves. Take the Ravens out and put the Panthers in there. Put Carolina in there if you want to be shot out king. I already gave out my NFL player props during the week, and yesterday as well. I have at least 10 to 15 props. So yeah, I know you do. A lot of props going. A lot of props. I did grab one. My guy. We'll just he'll chime in with his who he is. So he sent a couple. And one was Hopkins anytime TD in Tennessee to win. So I was like, huh. And I didn't respond to the message on Twitter. It's busy time. But I ended up doing that one, and I did a hop and over 80 yards as well. I think that was like a plus 280-ish range or something like that, 205. I forgot what they were. They're both over 2-1. With him touchdown in a win and 80 yards in a win. Hopkins. So you know who you are. You know who you are. Two says, so this is a get right spot for the Chiefs. Can't smoke the Patriots. I'll be off them to get to the Super Bowl. This one game for me will tell me about a lot of team. They should be. Yeah, well, yeah, they should be motivated. I mean, you've dropped 2 in a row and 3 or 4. You've lost 3 of 4. And now you're going to go here and play a team that's given up 18, 6, 10, 10, 20, 31 at Miami, the 29-25 Buffalo win, 21 in Vegas. Maybe it's like the New game, 34-0. Who knows? Dallas, 38-3 on the road. I don't know. Kansas City offense, 17-19, 31 in Vegas, 17, 21, 9, 31 against the Chargers, who just gave up 63 to Vegas, 19, 27, 23 against Minnesota and the Jets. I mean, like, maybe it gets to 43s at 23. I don't know. This is not a team they're not playing good. I don't want to take the Chiefs. You don't have to. Yeah. Yeah, you're due to win. I get it. Teams should win a game. Do you want to lay 10 points with that? You don't have to. There's other things to do today. Bills under 49.5. This one has come down, right? It's a little weather involved there, Ray. I kind of agree. I did a pick with Lenny. I was like, I like the over here. But I said we got to see how this plays out. It was 50 at the time, or 51 even, and now it's coming back down. All weather related. T-Bar says, chat, pay attention, showing his totals. I'm telling you, this guy would come. I don't like to brag about my totals, right? I don't come in here and I throw out the flying pig every once in a while. I say, hey, how about the flying pig yesterday was really because I was saying, how about taking those teams all money line, the Pistons, the Wizards, the Spurs, because they've been so bad. I'm like, why wouldn't you try it? And then it was, well, they are so bad, like for them all to hit on a day, and that's a day they go 2 out of 3. So I don't really like to crazy break. But totals, I'll tell you NFL totals for me. I don't know. You could tell me if this is good. I think it's not too shabby. 41-18. That's 69% NFL totals this year. So T-Money says, comes totals and it was just stuff. Yes, I did. Thank you, T-Money. Jets -3 next week. Isn't Aaron Rodgers back? He's supposed to be back. So do you think the Jets come in here and win because it's a depleted Miami team? Miami's free falling. I would take the Jets next week anyway because they're playing Washington. So now I know people are on Washington this week because the line has not moved from 6.5. It's just staying at 6. I got a 6 at 6.5. Hasn't really moved. Out of the bye week. If you want the Jets, right now is the time to take the Jets. I think. I think they're gonna lose by double digits here in Miami anyway. But I don't think Washington's showing up on the road here. And granted, it's New York instead of Seattle, and it's a day before Christmas or whatever, so you're still kind of close home. I would just take the Jets anyway over Washington. 49 for that total now. Cowboys. Oh, T-Money. If Rodgers comes back and hurt again, I won't feel bad for him. I don't think. I mean, why are you coming back? You think this team's going to win the AFC? Maurice, my guy, how you been? How do you feel about the Colts to win the AFC South by 50? I like it. I like the Colts to win it to start. I said the other day, take a Jaguars plus 880 on, I think it was FanDuel, to not make the playoffs. Shout out to his prize pick, Dave. Prize pick play was David Pavia over 47.5 yards rushing. Sam Browning over 99. Yes, yeah, Browning, Cincy, and the Pavia. What the? I can't believe that game there. He's poor showing. Poor showing for that team. I went 2-3 in bowl games yesterday. Bad. Maurice, what about the Bills plus $3 in Tampa to win their divisions? Listen, Maurice, where have you been? I got a Tampa. What do we got? A Tampa 10-1 to win this puppy? We got a Tampa 10-1. I got to pull it up. Where's my Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay does whatever a Tampa say. 10-1 over 6.5. Tampa to win the division over. So that's 6 wins now. I need 1 win. I need 1 win on Tampa. Now, the other side of that, do I want to? Where is it? Hold on a second. The Bills plus $3? No. I'd almost rather take the Jets than the Bills there. To be honest with you. T-Mine says, Ray, are fading my Capitals today. Washington, I didn't even look at ice today. I have no idea what's going on in the ice. Michael B, welcome. Shout out says player prop day. Case Keenum over yards, Hopkins over 50 yards. I like the Hoppy. Yes, Hopkins. And I like Keenum. This is not. Is he playing? Is it Keenum instead of Mills? I can't believe Davis. I want Davis Mills. I think Davis Mills is a good quarterback. T-Money says, Sean, shout out to Maurice. It can't be 550. Is it Maurice because of it's getting bet by day's end? I know, right? Colts to win a plus 550. I'm gonna send a buddy some player props right now. I know what he thinks about them. Where am I here? Let me get back to the chat. We did that one already. Tampa, we did that. Why am I so backed up here? Oh, because I was looking for the 550. Like he says, horrible night. 2-1 college hoops. Purdue gets there. 1-0 NBA Cavaliers. I forgot to bet the Cavs. I forgot it. I said we were going to add it to the channel, and I forgot to. 0-6 in UFC. Oh my goodness. 0-4 in Pixie event. It happens. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They're all plus. You took a bunch of dogs. T Money. Excuse me. Best at T Money all over the Hurricanes today on the ice. John Benjamin. You're welcome, John. Again, you're going to add 11 to teams. I mean, I got the teams I like. So it's kind of tough. It's like, oh boy, I can give you the ones I like. Why? I just watched the banner go across the bottom, John. I apologize. Oh, never mind. I'm looking like, what is happening here with the banners? All right, let me get back to Earth here. So the blah blah blah. Where am I? Here we go. Okay, I apologize. For the teasers again with the 11s, it depends really what you like. I mean, I tell you the games I kind of like, but I'm sure you might think different than me. You might not like home dogs. You might not. People are like, oh, you can't go through zeros. If you think the team's going to win by 3, why not take them plus 3 or whatever it is when it flips around, whatever teaser kind of thing you're doing. I'm not really a teaching show. I tell you how I do things, and there's plenty of guys and channels and gals that get really in depth on things like that. I don't do that. Jesse says Niners, Jags, and Rams for his teas. And again, what do we got here? We got two home teams. One of them was a dog. One should beat a team that's been bad all year. And the Niners, a Super Bowl bound team, basically, contender, down to almost a pick 'em. Like I said, they're on the Browns, Bills under KC, Pats, and the Cardinals plus 13.5. I don't hate the Cardinal one because of, as I said earlier, they got the Ravens next week. Maybe they don't win by 20 here. Pats under. This one is a head scratcher right now. I mean, the line is up to 10. The total's up to 40-ish. I mean, or it's 9.5, 39.5, or 10 and 40, whatever it is. I'm scratching my head at that. The Bills game, you can go either way with that. It's Mike McCarthy. I don't like Mike McCarthy. He's terrible. He's as bad as the clapper, Jason Garrett. Terrible. Cowboys, this is a game Dallas loses 34-9. Won't be shocked. Same reason I won't be shocked if they win 26-20. It's whoever you like, go for it. And I'm with you on the Browns. We got the Browns right here in the chat. Cleveland Browns. T.Y. says, no, Green Bay has a bunch of injuries. That's why I said they're half dead. I got you. Everybody's got injuries. Hello, it's freaking Christmas, bro. It's a week before Christmas, T-Money. NFL players get hurt. They get banged up. Mike B says, I'm on Seattle versus Washington. Robert gave Washington off the Zaga win. Yeah, but Washington's kind of tough. That was a 3.5 last night, by the way. That game. Wrote it down somewhere. I gotta find it. It's 3.5. King D's in the house. Hey, listen, King D. Someone said the Colts are plus 550 to win a division. Is this true? 7 you're gonna play in Arizona, Purdue at fool's gold as usual. I'd make that same bet again. Fool's gold. It happens. King D. Purdue has one loss, but they are fool's gold. They are. I'm not high on Purdue. T-Money. KD says, let's go Colts. Never in doubt, baby. Good win. Shout out says Miami's offensive line is banged up. Saints Miami's offensive line is banged up. The Saints offensive line can't protect Derek Carr. That's why I put $1 on holes for Giants and Jets to record sick. Okay. But what is the pay on that though, Shet? Is it a dollar each or is it a dollar parlay to pay X? The Jets record a sack. They got a good defense. I'm not gonna go against the Jets to get a sack. And the Saints offense is bad. I don't hate that one bit. If I get out of here in the next 15 minutes, I might go hunt that one down myself. King D says, clearly you don't watch them in March. Here we go. Who, Purdue? What, when they're getting rolled out by St. Pete's? That Purdue team? Matt, Carolina money line, New England +9, Buffalo money line. Carolina money line? Sure. New England, I'm with you. Buffalo? Yeah. The Buffalo one is, though, kind of a toss-up. You go either way. I'm not going to say no to either side of that. You got Dallas is playing excellent, although they've all been home. Buffalo's off a huge win, although they look terrible in the second half. Maybe could have lost. Dallas was on cruise control the entire second half. First two, sure. Third one, hey, anything goes. O-line, I knew what you're talking about. King D says Matt Painter is well, come on, we got to start here calling guys' names here. King D. One of them, Markel's in here. I don't like today, but it is what it is. You don't got to bet Markel. How about that? You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. You go food shopping. I don't know. Wrap some gifts. Put some stuff in a gift bag. Hang some Christmas lights. Eat some cookies. You don't got to bet the game. Michael B says, I actually want to bet the Saints today. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's betting the Giants and the Lions moving the other way. Giants off huge win. Saints are 1-6 ATS home. I'm not a Saint guy. I do kind of lean the Saints a little bit here because I think everybody's all over Tommy Cutlets over there, the Italian Stallion, not the Philly one. Kindy says, Moneyline Markel. Let's go Colts. He's excited. Colts football, he says. He put a basketball emoji in there. T-Money says, I'm liking your thinking with the Tennessee game. I'll see you at the bank. Hopefully D-Hop covers his old team. Yeah, hopefully it's pretty good. And listen, Tennessee is a team. You know the coach. I love that coach. I wish he was a Dallas coach. He's a good coach. Agree, Sean. I can't get there with the Chiefs just off the Pat Steve, but everything in me. It's fine, though. But that doesn't mean you just go. We can go through every one of these games. And I say this in every game, in every sport. We could say, take the favorite, take the dog, take the over, take the under. We're going to have reasons to take everything. The line is what it is. You think it's too high, it's too low. You're going to come in and play everything? I hope you're putting 10 cents on everything. Because even if you put $1 on every single game on the board every single day, you can't. Sometimes you just got to pass. It's okay to pass on something, people. Michael B. Thoughts on Mizzou versus the Hall today? I want to lay with Mizzou. The Hall team is not good. What is this? It's a 2 now? It was a 1-er last night. I don't know. Hey, this is a neutral, Mike. I looked at a couple college games. This one didn't jump at me. Too many sculling them. The Chiefs are killing them. Should be killing. I hate to use voice to chat type a message. It butchers them all the time. I get it. I've been doing a show long enough. I kind of can decipher a little bit. Some are easier than others. Oh, shout out. T-Mike says, Sean, as soon as it's comments, the Spurs and Wiz won, I was laughing when my Lakers were getting cracked. It's again, but that just worked out that one day. I'll never say that again because they went 2 out of 3 on those that day. I can't say it ever again. For them to win, 2 of those teams to win on the same day, the pigs would really be flying. Ricketts has been crazy busy. Balls well. I'm pretty good. Not too bad. Frank's jumping in on the X. Thank you, Frank, for coming into the chat. Thank you. Give me a follow. I follow back those who follow me, especially if you comment in here. Although the Twitter, well, it says join, so I guess if they comment, it does pop up in here. But Markel says, let's go King D. Colts fans. Mike F's joining on the X today. He's not on the YouTube. He's on the X. Jesse Shule says, just saying Jets ain't going to be -3 if Rodgers plays. So that's why you take them now. That's why we do look at lines. That's why you could get games a week ahead of time. The lines are out on Wednesday for next Sunday. If you I'm a tea leaf kind of guy. I'm like, you know what? I think this is going to happen, and I'm on my way. Sometimes you get good numbers. Sometimes you get bad numbers. They do balance out. Michael B says, I don't know about the Finns versus the Jets and how bad the Jets have been, but Tyreek is out, and the Finns offense has looked pretty pathetic without him. Yeah, that's why it's down to a touchdown. It was 13, open at 7. I think they kind of knew last week that he was going to be out as of game time. What did it open? What did it go at 9? I mean, it was a 13 on the overnight on the early release line. Then it was 9. Now it's down to 7. UCLA live money line last night. There you go, Euclid. I was on Boise and the under. Nope. Scott says Titans in a bad spot. Texans cover to 3. Yes, because you're off of the Monday night win. That's why it's a bad spot, Scott. But if you watch the Look at Line show, and I'm like, hey, take Tennessee here plus 3.5. That's pretty sure what I got it at. Because they're going to get trucked on a Monday night. No one's going to like them, and everybody expects the Texans to bounce back after a bad game in New York. Now at 3, do I love them laying 3? Not really. But I still think they win here. Houston's a little banged up themselves. Cam's joining the chat on the X. Thank you. King D says college football. UCLA. I knew what you're talking about then. Oh, actually, you're right. UCLA did play yesterday in college hoops. I did have them, but I assumed it was football. Scott says the Magic. I'm all for the Magic plus 9. Who they got? Celtics today, Scott? I am a Magic guy. And again, I always bring up the Country Bears in the Tiki room. Has nothing to do with me liking the Orlando Magic. The Country Bears are a great place to hang out. Dank boy, my guy. Where you been, fella? Browns minus 3. Absolutely. Shot out King. I can't just say King because we got 2 Kings in the house. Cowboys coming off big win against Philly. Must win for the Bills to stay in playoff contention. Yeah, but let's talk about the Bills coming off a must win. I had the Bills money on last week, and they started out great. Where was the second half? They didn't play for 3 quarters. Dallas was on cruise control halfway through the second quarter on. I mean, that was a joke. Dallas could have put 45 up on them, maybe 50. They could have pulled a Raiders and dropped a 60 piece. The problem is the Dallas coach is a joke, and this is a spot where they go fall on their face, a la what they did against the Cardinals. Yeah, they lose to the Eagles and the Niners. 2 good teams. You almost had the Eagles, But this is a spot, and the Bills are a really good team. But once you have a quarterback, you're definitely a top 10 team because there's only a couple good quarterbacks. This is a spot with this coach where they do. Yeah, they get their guts pushed in here. John Benjamin says, I have the ultimate game over 20 points. Atlanta game over 20. Texans plus 15. Yeah, I like that. Tease at down to 20. I like it. Texans plus 15, sure. Bucks over 29 and tease. I'm not going to say no. Hundos each on Jets and Giants to get sacks today. I like it. What book is that? T-Money says, Michael B., you don't have to bet it. Leave those trash Dolphins with Tariq in the trash right now. T-Money. Van is looking at the Titans cover. I would rather have them as a dog than them as a favorite here. That being said, short week for them. Houston's banged up, backup quarterback. I want to say Titans here at home. This is where the Titans kind of thrive as a team. Where'd they come from? Houston is like the kind of trendiest team. They have some injury problems themselves. I think this is gonna be an under game. I think this is gonna be like an ugly kind of dogfight kind of game. Total's 38. I could see this being low scoring. I still lean Titans though. I still lean Titans with you. Or if you're just, I'm with you if you like the Titans. I'm definitely not on Houston. Mr. Vate, my guy, good to see you. I hope the Giants score first. Then it's bet the Saints. I don't hate that line of thinking. You're getting it right. That'd be better than them laying 6. It's not going to jump up to Saints minus 14 or something. The Giant again. I didn't have. I've been anti-Giant most of the year, and that's after the first couple games of Daniel Jones. I was like, oh boy, because I thought the Giants would take a step forward. Daniel Jones took a step forward last year. I thought, hey, wow, coach is great. Did not happen. Saints have a defense. Offense a little questionable. Why is this line? The world loves the whole DeVito story, and the bettors do too. They're betting them. The line is not moving. It's like the Washington. Everybody's betting Rams. The line's not moving. Van says, I think Chiefs coming out angry will beat the Pats by 14 or better. Yeah, they're angry. I understand that. The offense has not been there all year. I mean, 14 or better, let's be honest. They can win this game 16-0 and it's 14 or better. I just can't lay double digits. And 9 might as well be 10 because you got to win by 10 here. I can't lay that number with Kansas City. That I'm either all over the points, and I have an under. I got an under 37 in that game. It's at 40 right now. I can't lay points with Kansas City. That's the offense you want to lay. They dropped 3 or 4, 17 points a game. Pass. T-Minus says, may try to chat on Twitter for a look at to see if it works for commenting. Yeah, see if it works for commenting on Twitter. Who's on Twitter right now? If anybody's watching on Twitter, leave a comment because it just says joined. I don't know if the comments will come up here. I mean, I think they come up here because it says they joined. It comes up on the comments here inside my StreamYard that they're in it. Marcos, hitting the like button for me, Mr. Nika. Marcos minute today. Really? On the NFL Sunday, I got doing that's. Let's see. USC Auburn, USC, Oregon Syracuse. I want to take the Cuse. Pepperdine, although I wish I was getting more from Louisville. Give me San Antonio against Oregon State. Nebraska over K-State. I like Fullerton and the points versus Boise. I like Mississippi State over North Texas. Maybe Abilene over UTEP. I'm a minor guy. I like, bring me back to my Tim Hardaway days. Give me UTEP. Illinois State, North Dakota State. I guess I'll go Illinois State there. I'll take Idaho in 17 from Stanford. I like Mizzou against the Hall. Oklahoma State versus Oral. San Jose, Montana. What's this line? Is this like 2 still? I want to take San Jose. I do like Washington, even though they're off the big Gonzaga win. I don't think Gonzaga's a good team, although it's still a big win when you beat Gonzaga. I like Nevada, but I don't like them on the road. I don't like the state teams going into Hawaii. I like Colgate in 16. I kind of like Army here. No opinion, Longwood. I like Wagner in the 6. I guess Northern Iowa, I'd go with there. Maybe an over. Stetson, I'd take me some Stetson there. Give me Louisiana versus McNeese. I'm getting points here. That's a weird line. I'll take Northern Kentucky versus Eastern Kentucky. I'll take Iowa State minus. I think it was 28 yesterday. Give me some Howard and give me some NCA&T. There you go, Marcos Minute. Michael B. Have a good one. T-Money. Dak said they should have scored 50 if he had more plays. Bills will win a closer game or lose by double digits. Yeah, it's a Dallas cruised that game. Really, midway through the second quarter, they're kicking 62-yard field goals. Like, they're like, whatever. I mean, they're not even trying at that point. That's the only kind of thing where it's like, all right, it's a big win, but they cruised. Bills should have lost that game. Forget it. I mean, the guy was offsides, but you're up 14-0 early. You can't put them away. You had them. Put them away. Sam Wycheck. Go Titans then. Yes, man. Titans win 24-13, showing somewhere in that park. I like that. 305 Canes, my guy. Hope all's good with you. Falcons, no. Browns, yes. Titans, yes. And I'll see you tonight, Canes. I'll be here for Look Ahead Lines. Those watching Look Ahead Lines, I do a live show at halftime. I cover all next week's games. There we go. King G is in the chat. Hello, my friend. Yes, so you can comment in the chat, and it comes right in here. La Resistance. How are you? That's my little French. That's my little Frenchness. Yes. Going to put a little baguette on you and a beret. I got it. I like the Cuse today. I do. I just mentioned it. I did a little Marcos minute for our guy, Marcos. Smaller schedules, I'll go through every college hoops game for my fella. I do like the Cuse there. I do like. What are we getting? 4 points? I like the Cuse. Browns under. I don't know. Part of me says yes because Browns at home play pretty good. The part says no because why do I think Flacco is going to have a day today? I think for them to win, and I like them to win here, I expect them to throw a couple touchdown passes. I want to say over. Brown. I'm gonna say Browns in the over. I like the Bears. No resistance. Listen, take the Bears next week. The line is up. Take the Bears -3 next week against Arizona. That's where you want to put your money. Take your Bears money for this week. Put it on next week instead. And take your Bears money for next week and put on the Bears instead. Yes, it works. Yes, good to know. At least I know people could comment over there as opposed to just pop it in and not saying anything. Like if I'm watching, obviously I'm doing it on StreamYard because I can hit the comments. If I was on the uh, Twitter world, I would know, like I could see the comments coming up right away. That's not the case. If you're on YouTube, say right now, I'm going to close off comments because I'm going to try to jump on a couple of these things here late. Some player prop kind of stuff here. I like the sack stuff that was just brought up here about the Giants and Jets getting sacks. Talking about some college hoops with my eyelids. Rest up. Let's see. The poll question here. On YouTube, and I'm getting a little ad here for what is this for? What's this ad for? I don't even know. Doesn't make a difference. Let's get to the poll question. And it's 66% on Buffalo -2.5. There we go. The tribe has spoken, and the Cowboys have been voted off the island. Jeff is in on the X. Welcome, Jeff. Now, resistance. How can Flacco keep this up? I don't know. I just need it for a day here. Almighty One's coming in. Pats Chiefs 130. Yes, Almighty. Listen, I got a bad 37 on the early release. How is this line going up, Almighty One? I do not get it. John Benjamin says, have a fun Sunday. We will. La resistance. Au revoir. I don't know what thank you is. I don't know au revoir is goodbye. I don't know what French thank you is. I apologize. Croissant? Anybody? All right, I'm going to roll on out. We got the Browns in the chat, the Patriots in the chat, and Dolphins in the chat. There you go. Old Dominion tomorrow. Tonight, halftime. Put the notification bell on. Look headlines at halftime. Covered all next week's games. There you go. Hit the like button on the way out. I will see you this evening.